Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Western Michigan Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will take the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like,
there he goes! Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Hawkeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Turning on the Jets. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Glenn.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Glenn.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Here comes the seventh play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Got his man quickly. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Hawkeyes will line it up on first and 10. On the option. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Makes one, made him miss again. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches and try to keep them away from this guy, because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible, because he has wrecked many a games.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Quarterback making checks. Jones wants to throw it. Gets open down the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Schroeder. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Sweet cut there. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gets it out quickly. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Jones to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with his back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Caught over the middle. It's Miles. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Got it. And the Broncos will try to convert on 4th down. Here we go. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. How about take this back, staying on track and getting it in on the option.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Jones wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Makes the grab. It's Schroeder. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You've got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Looking for room. It's Ray. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. Turning it on! They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Jones to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference, defense.
So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
Got it. Down.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense, because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. App State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Mountaineers in a statement win if there ever was one. Gonna be...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marshall. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Marshall.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Miles. Finds a crease at the 20. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On first down, here comes this offense. Jones wants to throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Miles. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Got him downfield. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the...
Breaks into the open. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Iowa has the ball back on offense.
Will be a turnover on downs. Here we go.
They'll try the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to sneak it.
On sneak. Picks up 1. That's a 1st down.
We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
19. Western Michigan. 0.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Back open in the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down. Looking for more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pocket breaking down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Jones to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.